And howdy, everybody. Welcome to Time of the Prismatic Republic is almost up. In other words, I've come upon this subject, and I believe it's going to fit or link together, going to bind together those study series that we've already done. The Prism of Antichrist, the Republic, and Time is almost up. So, what we're looking at, just remember, 1 Kings chapters 11 and 12 is when the kingdom of Israel was split up into two houses. All right, the house of Judah and the house of Israel. Now, Israel got extra sinny and was scattered abroad because they did not repent. All right, like it says in Isaiah, talking about calling them back. It says, "And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." So, right now, they're everywhere. Not just in Europe, not just in Asia, all over the place. They've been scattered to. So that brings us back to Revelation, where we're told about the beast in chapter 13. Right? And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his 10 horns, 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. That's explained in chapter 17, right? The 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet, but received power as kings, 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. So these 10 kings, right? In linking the republic and the system where there's going to be 10 kings leading the major nations, if you will. Well, the biggest argument against that is, well, these nations don't have kings. They have an election process. Well, that goes to also Revelation 17. Verse 15. He saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, the horse that's on top of the beast, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Right? So, a great variety of people. And I already stated, I believe these 10 nations to be the BRICS on one hand and the G7 on the other, with 3 of those being wrapped into the European Union. You say those are democracies or failed republics. Some, yeah. But the thing people are sticking on is they don't have a crown on their head, but they have that office. And I stumbled across this subject: elective monarchy. And I'm going to do more for research on this. But let's just take a quick look at this. Mind you, this is from the Lamapedia page. Right? Elective monarchy is a monarchy ruled by an elected monarch in contrast to hereditary monarchy. And this is kind of what we saw with the house of Israel before they were scattered. So it kind of makes sense that this process would still be contained. Now, the house of Israel was 10 tribes. How many horns do we have that are kings? 10. How many crowns do we have? 10. Okay. So we have elected monarchs from ancient Greece, ancient Rome and Byzantium, from ancient Britain, Anglo-Saxon England, from Ireland, from the Dutch Republic, Gaul/France, the Holy Roman Empire, which was after Constantine, then Bohemia, Hungary, Iberia. This is just Europe. During the Crusades, they set up the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which was partially elected and partially hereditary. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, Scandinavia, the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, Venice. And then in Africa, you had the Mali Empire, Congo, West Africa, and Asia. Elected kings, Afghanistan, Iran, Mongol Empire. What? The Mongols? Korea. In Oceania, which is the new fancy term for Australia and all the islands, right? They had elected kings in those areas. In the Americas, for the Aztec Empire. Costa Rica, the Kingdom of Nicoya. Chile and Argentina. United States. They tried to do an elective monarchy, but it failed. So then begs the question, what is the difference between king that has to work with a parliament and a president that has to work with a Congress, a House of Representatives and a Senate, in a judiciary? What's the difference? Right? Extraordinary election, invitations. Current elective monarchies, Cambodia, the Holy See, the what? Oh yeah, the Vatican. Malaysia, United Arab Emirates. Then there's a list of similar forms. So check this out. Elective monarchy. Start doing some research on it. Let me know what you come up with. There did we go. There we are. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Elective monarchy. Kind of changes your view a bit, right? Why so much focus on we threw away the king because we didn't want a king? No, that we got rid of the king because we didn't want to pay taxes. And we wanted to manage ourselves. But then we replace the one king with a Senate and a Congress and a president. What's that ceremony that they do underneath where the president's standing? Or is it on the other side of the mall? Right? The birth of Osiris. While the president's being sworn in as president. There's a lot here. Dig in. Check it out. Okay, everybody. Don't forget to join up with the Bible studies on Sabbath, 11 a.m. Eastern and 8 a.m. Pacific. We'll talk then. Love you all. Bye.